London will play host to a different...
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we are underway in London. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, side. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Now Darnold. No hesitation, and that one's caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 3 now. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Charging down the middle, and they block it!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Ty Chandler to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. To the sideline, and it is caught. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Running back sent in motion left. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Jets send receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jets with a long ways to go for a score. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Starts the return at the 34. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Darnold. Chased out to his right. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A give left side to Jones. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Darnold looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. The Jets get there and bring him down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll start this one out with Hall. So at halftime, the scoreboard, I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And this game might be going better. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impressed.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Darnold now to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson gets it to the 15, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They go right back to Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Hall once more. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Hall running between the tackles. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on third down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Give it a leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Jets have it with a lead to start the fourth, but the win's not secure quite yet. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They run. Here's Hall. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be second and 5. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Got a man over the middle, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings losing by 14. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. looking to throw it. He's got it, room to run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. Throwing now. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw. And it's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Has it in close. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's second and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. Flush down out to his left. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Man in motion, headed right. Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out. Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This is Hall. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online.
It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the win goes to the Jets. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.